So, hey McKenna, and hello lovelies. I don't actually know if this is gonna be like a whole separate vlog or if I'm gonna include it in the last vlog, but that's why I did a different intro. So anyway, and if it's just its own vlog, that whole part made no sense. But yeah, so Tyler and I have been recently talking about our wedding plans, and I gotta cover up this because it has my full name on it because I'm weird. I have a notebook full of stuff, and I actually have another notebook full of more stuff because I couldn't find this freaking notebook, which was literally in my filing drawer, which is what you guys are sitting on. But I went through my entire room, tore it all apart, and was like, where did I put the freaking red notebook in the move? Because I switched rooms. Anyway, and then I found it after I started a new notebook, and I was like, I knew that was gonna happen. It's fine, it's okay, but yeah. So I basically have the guest list at 315 right now. Still have some more people to add, but again, people are gonna get cut. This is gonna sound so mean, but certain people in my life would be traveling long distances, and I want to give them plus ones, but I'm sorry, you're just not gonna get one. I'm gonna be honest, because the plus ones are the first to go because they don't even have a name. But yeah, and I have a lot of extended family. Anyway, but back to the point. So I was spiraling out of control the other day, freaking out, so stressed about when we should get married, the year and the date, meaning time of the year, the month, and specifically the date, if that makes sense. Anyway, and I was talking to my cousin, who is not related to McKenna and I, so she's my cousin but not McKenna's, get it? Okay. And I was spiraling out of control, and she could easily tell, which I like to think that I hide my spiraling so well, but I don't. Anyway, McKenna's over here screaming, or over there screaming no you don't! Anyway, she helps me through a lot of them. So does Devin, shout out guys. So does Aislinn, shout out to you too, girl. Anyway, I really want to shout out my other cousin, but she was talking to me, and she lives in a different state, but sort of near here, but not Michigan, right? That's where she works and obviously resides. And so her and her fiance are planning their stuff, and they're technically having a destination wedding in a way, but kind of not. Does that make sense? But yeah, we're just gonna call it that. I don't want to give too many details about her life because I don't know what she'd want online and what she wouldn't. Anyway, so I'm hoping to be able to go to hers, and I was like, if it's a destination wedding, I'm gonna need the money to be able to go, right? Because it's like a vacation essentially. I wouldn't just go for the wedding and then come back. I'd want to see the place, you know what I mean? What the heck would be the point of just going for a day? That's ridiculous. Anyway, it's so much money. Make your time worthwhile, right? If you're traveling across the world, yeah. Anyway, so to the point, I was I kind of don't know if I want to do my wedding the same year as yours. And she was hold up, stop. She was don't you dare try to plan your wedding around mine. She was you plan it when you want it, and it's gonna be okay. She's you're not offending me, you're not offending my fiance. Do what you and Tyler want. I was gonna say your fiance, but I forget that I share his name. Anyway, she's do what you and Tyler want to do. And I was okay. And I have this thing too where some people this works for and some people it doesn't. I get really frustrated when brides, not saying it's always the bride, but when either the bride or the groom, or the bride and the bride and the groom, or whoever else, when one person in the relationship tries to plan the whole thing without telling the other person. Now listen, some people, they do it where the bride, if it's a bride and a groom getting married, the bride just takes control and she's I got this. And this groom sometimes needs to have it be like that, where it's they approve color or venue or this and that, and then she takes care of all the small details, because some grooms are just not into that. Some are and some aren't. Anyways, and sometimes some brides are into that. That's okay. But anyways, my thing is, I with Tyler and I, because we're both so I would say particular, if that makes sense. We each have our set ways of stuff. We're doing it all together, but I didn't really know where to start, and I was so stressed out. And so I was talking to my cousin, who's also getting married, and they just got engaged too. Anyway, she's literally asked for my address, and I'm assuming she wanted it for the wedding invitations that she'll send eventually, because they're getting married in a couple years out, but still they're thinking of it now, just like we are. She sent me this. It is a whole binder. Can't show you the first page because I wrote my name on it. Anyways, and Tyler's, our last names. It's, here, you know what, I can show you this part. Look, it's a whole planner. It's got all these cute little organizational things, and like you flip it and it's got like pages and ideas and like all this stuff, like what you should do for like your centerpieces. Like this page is the bouquet. Hold on. Where did the one go? Hold on. Da, 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 da. Ah, here we go. I have to show you the one. Wait, where'd it go? Hold on. Here we go. Okay. A whole page for the guest list and like how to narrow it down. It only goes up to 150, which is hilarious because ours is right now at like 300. And I told Tyler, I was like, I really don't want over 200 because I feel like that's way too big. But yeah, and then my sister-in-law, I almost said her name. I almost do that every time. She gave me this because she and my brother just got married in December of, oh, whoa, it's been a year. What? I was just going to say they just got married in December, but no, they didn't. It was a year ago. But, like, regardless, that's still recent. Anyway, she gave me this little, like, stationery? Is that the word? Stationery is paper, I thought. Anyways, it's a cute little, like, invitation thing. And the lady's information's on the inside, like her card. And then here's the, like, card itself. And she was, like, saying, like, you don't have to use this, but this gives you an idea. And, like, in this planner, you can, like, glue stuff or like tape stuff in there, and she made me like a whole like plain pages, like computer pages of paper, and she like black sharpied like wrote everything, and she was like, use this as your scrap one, so then like your like professional one can have like all the actual stuff, so like you can look back on it or like help your friends out in the future if they want to get married, but like don't have like the pretty binder be like the chicken scratch, like I made that one for you, so this will be like the test one. And I was like, sweet. And she's like, obviously, because she just did it, she's like helping me plan it, and she's really good at that stuff. Like, I sometimes get overwhelmed and will think of small little details first, and I can't see the big picture. And that kind of like is weird, because like, I don't know, I feel like I should be the type of person that looks at the whole picture first and goes smaller, but like, actually, I don't know. Like with school and everything, like with projects, I get overwhelmed sometimes before I start it, because I'm like, oh my god, I gotta do this, this, and this. Like, you guys even saw in the past vlogs, like with the video I had to make, and like I was so stressed out. So I remember like freaking out over like my Spanish final and like the video I had to do, because I was like, oh my god, like I have to plan this, I have to write a speech like for the wedding, like I have all this crap to do. And then I was like, no, like focus on school first, and then like the wedding like is just as important, if that makes sense, but like it wasn't first. So it's like, do this, do this, do this. So I have to make lists a lot sometimes. Sometimes I just do it in my head, which is like crazy, but yeah. What's funny though is I'll get planners like for school, write everything down, follow it, look at it every day. Couple months in, once I'm in the hang of it, boom, never look at the planner again. I don't know why I'm like that, but typically I don't really forget about assignments once I get it like all down, you know what I mean? But like, especially like this is important for like people starting college. When you first get that syllabus, it is the most overwhelming thing in the world, and every single time I get like really bad anxiety. Like sometimes when they hand me the syllabus and I start to look at it before they like begin talking about it, I will literally have like palpitations, and I'm like, okay, calm down, like take a deep breath, it's not all due tomorrow, you're good, like, you know. And then they'll be like, start with the first assignment, and like it always kind of stresses me out because they like immediately give an assignment, but at the same time some of them are like, just read and then do this online, and it's like, okay, it's not that bad, it's gonna be okay. And I'm saying this all out loud, one, to preach to the choir, aka me, and like, no, preaching to the choir is what? I don't even know. Basically, I'm talking to myself here, and like, I know, McKenna, you're gonna be graduating, and I know other cousins of ours are like in college and like finishing high school, and it's hard, like it is. And honestly, I feel like high school was like harder in terms of like in terms of like the workload, whereas like with college you not only get to pick what you want to do, but like, I don't know how to describe it, like it is just as hard, and like there's a lot of work too, but I feel like in high school, because there's so many subjects you have to do, it's like an overload, you know what I mean? And like I feel like, well, this is probably not how everyone's college experience is, but like with mine, I'm just focused on academics. Like obviously the people will work and stuff, and like I have and sort of kind of do too, but currently I don't have a job, but like whatever, come at me, you can be mad, it's fine. I have my own reasons for not having a job right now, and like if you judge me, go ahead. Anyway, but I seriously don't get how people have a full-time job and go to school. I think that's crazy. Like, it's especially for college, there's a lot to do, and it's like so much more you need to focus on, and like more stuff is at stake. Whereas like in high school, people would blow stuff off to the last minute. Obviously they do that in college too, but like, hold on, just stick with me here. But like in high school, it's like all the classes you have to take, and it's like so like blech. So you just like do the homework to like get it done. But I feel like, with me at least, it might not be like this for all people, but like with me in college, I'm like focused and like not just learning it to spit it back up for like the test, but I'm learning it like because it's gonna apply later on in life. The prereqs not so much, but like at the same time, it's good to know how to like have like the English composition background. Stupid trains, because like resumes and stuff, you know what I mean? And like if someone's like, give me a letter of recommendation, you have to know how to write well. Anyway, and then psychology is just like good and important too, in terms of like later on in the workplace, you need to know how people think, and not everyone thinks like you, yada yada. But yeah, but I kind of lost my point along the way. But my point is though, like, basically it's just for you, McKenna. Like, hang in there. College is easier, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like, I feel like though, once you get to college, you're a pro at studying. And like, yeah, and senior year, you're just so done with high school and the teachers and the rules and the BS that like you're just like irritated, but like you still do know how to like do the work. Whereas like freshman year, you're figuring it out. Sophomore year, like trying to not get in the sophomore slump. Junior year, you like have the ACT and all that stupid standardized testing to worry about, and like getting into a college. My hair though. And then like senior year, you're just like, I need to get out of this hellhole. Anyway, and then you get to college and it's like a whole new experience, and like, yeah, I don't know. I like college better, but you know what? Who knows? I'm saying that now. Watch me in a couple months if I get into the program. God, let me get in. I'll be like, oh my god, I just want to go back to high school. But yeah, in terms of like life though, I feel like stuff was easier in high school, but in terms of like academics, college is easier. Just my opinion. I don't know. Where was I going with this? Who knows? Anyways, thank you for watching. Love you guys so much. Okay. Thank you for watching. Until the next vlog. Oh my goodness, I don't know why you're still subscribed. But anyways, till the next vlog, I'll see you then. Signing off. Goodbye. I have an itch on my hand. Look at this. Oh, I need to stop itching it. Oh my god, it's just so bad. Anyways, I hate looking at someone scratching themselves because they get like red and there's like that disgusting like residue that the nail leaves, and it like grosses me out. Well, like I can't help but scratch on myself. Anyways, I'm like a cat. Anyways, I need a little cat tower. To the point though, oops.